In the Bible, John tells us that if everything Jesus did was written down, that there wouldn't be enough space in the whole world to hold such a library of books. That's a pretty big claim. And it makes me wonder, why do we have these stories? At first glance, they seem weird. Right at the start of his book, John tells us that Jesus is God, in flesh and blood and on earth. That's right before he tells us of him making wine, starting riots, stopping storms, providing lunch, ending funerals, and dispersing crowds. My problem is, these stories don't appear to fit neatly with how I've been told I should live as a good Christian. What are they telling me about how I should live? About the day-to-day decisions I have to make? First glance, these stories seem weird. But maybe these stories aren't about me and what decisions I make. Maybe they're about him. Maybe we should spend less time thinking about what I should do and more time thinking about what Jesus has done. Jesus makes 500 bottles of the most incredible wine from water to keep a wedding party really going strong, showing us that he is the real host, the Lord of hosts, the master of the banquet, and calling us to taste and see that what he's offering us is life, and life to the full. Jesus starts riots. He has enough respect that he's allowed to teach in the synagogue, and enough nerve that he will lay down a lesson in justice and godliness that isn't so well received. He tells them that if they want to follow him, they have to engage with him. This isn't just about life after death. This is about life before death. Jesus stops storms and shows his authority over the universe's most natural elements. He confronts the things that we fear the most, whether it's fear of the natural, fear of the physical, or fear of the supernatural. Jesus had something to say about it, and he backed it up with his breathtaking actions. Jesus provides lunch, meeting the most basic of human needs for thousands. He uses what little he is given to great effect, providing not just enough, but more. Jesus ends funerals and brings joy into the darkest of places. He turns mourning into dancing. With his very voice, he commands a man to rise from the grave. But Lazarus isn't the only one. Jesus himself beats death. For my benefit, for your benefit, and for the world. Jesus dispersing crowds with his demands, making it clear that following him is not just something that we do or add into our life, but it's something that takes it over completely. Our thoughts, words, actions, whatever. Jesus demands more than we feel comfortable letting go of, yet offers us more than we could ever realize. Jesus on trial, Jesus judged, Jesus tortured and killed, Jesus buried, Jesus risen and alive. First glance, these stories seem weird. But maybe we should spend less time thinking about what I should do and more time thinking about what Jesus has done. So I invite you to explore these stories with us, to look at the scriptures, to see what Jesus has done, and in the process, hopefully we can meet the real Jesus.